People to join in. Okay, we are live.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Circle of Legends, which is a no. I'm just waiting for a few people to join in. So we have not yet got anyone who's joined in yet, Nithin.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll just start. I'll just introduce the entire show. So, what Circle of Legends does is it's a non-profit organization of like-minded individuals, and they're working towards
Mhm.
building an ecosystem of collaboration. And the mission is to kind of spread knowledge across the globe, and they believe in collaborative learning, which is learning by sharing. So, guys, I would like to welcome Nithin, who's been
Hi.
working as an hello, Nithin. He's been working as an enterprise architect and a business consultant at Volvo Group. He's got 12 years of SAP functional consulting experience in the logistics and the sales domain. He loves to take up challenges and believes in continuous learning and upskilling. So, welcome, Nithin, to the Circle of Legends.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be
Yes,
here.
sure. So, I'll start with my first question right now. Uh, Looking at the present and the post COVID scenario, what can be the new career opportunities in the new emerging technologies related to the business consulting domain? Since you are in the business consulting domain, Nitin.
Okay. So when you talk about business consulting, it's imperative that in the modern era, it is tightly knitted with information technology, the technology side. So, I mean, some of the experience that the companies had during COVID is the disruption of the business. It could be due to disrupted supply chain. It could be due to the non-availability of the resources. So now that it's we are still not out of COVID yet. So but then I mean it's almost back to normal. I mean we have to live with the new normal. So some of the the changes which the companies are contemplating are to reduce the dependency on human labor. That is where we are. A lot of companies suffered during COVID, and also trying to probably bring in a lot of transparency in the supply chain collaboration, wherein the informations can be the inventory, supplier inventory, and the forecasting can be made better, and probably bring in a degree of uncertainty, which probably will help them to retweak their supply chain collaboration as well. So these are some of the possible changes that I see uh, post COVID, probably even during the current stage. Yeah.
Sure, I understand that. But like, so what is the kind of piece of advice you want to give to the future student aspirants if they want to kind of enter this business consulting or ERP consulting? So what is the advice that you would like to give?
I think you will have to uh, reskill, or I would say upskill yourself. I mean, or if you see the current way of working when it comes to a lot of traditional companies, very big companies, it's been in a traditional style. So they've been using sort of technologies which are proven, which is stable, and there have been a degree of reluctance to move out of the stable technology to the new generation technologies. That is going to change. So the sort of consultants who are working with with capital companies, it's imperative that you get geared up, be prepared for the change, disruptive change, which means you will have to do a massive upskilling. So it would be in terms of technology, it could be terms of your secondary skills. You really have to upskill. You need to start embracing the new technologies like IoTs, machine learnings. You need to understand how these sort of disruptive technologies, new generation technologies can bring and add value to the organization. So that is imperative. We are going to see we are going to see companies embracing industry 4.0 standards for sure.
But do you think mentorship plays a key role with
Of
reference to business consulting? What if a student or a professional wants to seek mentorship? How does one go about it, Nitin?
I think it is very important that they have the right guidance, because I mean, if you take what I observed is in the last 4 5 years, the technology platform has changed vastly. So, I mean, even I faced it. When I wanted to upskill, I had the challenge of selecting the right place, the right technology or right domain which where I should upskill. The skills I need to possess going to new era. So it's very important that you have the right mentorship so that you don't get lost in the way, because it's very important that the skill that you're going to hone or upskill should complement your current knowledge or skills. It should be complement. It should not be like you offer something completely different and you get lost along the way. So mentoring would play a very key role in the coming era.
Right. Also, do you believe that building communities like how TCOL is one of the communities they are building for collaborative learning? Do you think building communities in the space of business consulting would help professionals kind of network with like-minded individuals?
Yes, networking plays a very key role. That is something I think something that has happened. I mean, once the COVID came in, you would have seen a surge in the number of groups, collaboration groups that have come up in Telegram. So the professionals are already collaborating. They have understood the need of collaboration. I personally have understood the need of collaboration. I've been collaborating with like-minded people. We have formed a community, and we are upskilling ourselves. We are helping each other. We are complementing each other. Probably there would be some areas where I'm strong. There will be some areas where others are strong. So we are trying to help each other and grow together along the way. So collaboration is going to be key, and it has already started, and it's going to shoot up further.
Right. Also, what is the scope of business consultants in SAP?
Business consultants in SAP. I would say, SAP consulting is a little different from other technologies, because you had two streams. You have the technical stream and you have the functional stream. So a functional consultant is really expected to be a business consultant as well, because he should know the business. So, but where it goes wrong is invariably most of the people end up being just a configurators. When I say configurators, they just set up the things. So it is imperative that you understand the business, you take up the business consulting role very seriously, and now if you see the shift, if you see the pattern, there is actually this consideration towards SaaS solutions, cloud solutions. So when the cloud solution comes into picture, you don't really have anything to configure. You don't really need a consultant or or technical person to set up things. It's already set up. So what is your role? You will be a business consultant. You need to understand the business. You need to select the right business which is available in SaaS. You need to do the gap analysis, and you will have to fit the business into the standard SaaS functionality. So I think the role of business consultants are going to be more critical, and people who have been who have been accustomed to being the configurators have to step up. They have to move into the role of business consulting.
Right. Very true. That's quite true what you said, because the business consulting is such a domain which will definitely be futuristic for many people, especially now with COVID coming in.
Yes, yes. And emerging technology. If you take emerging technology as well, you have artificial intelligence, machine learning coming in big way. You have cloud enablement coming in big way. You have digital transformation. You have IoT. You have RPA. So here, business consulting plays a big role, wherein you need to understand the business for you to suggest the right solution. For example, there is a thin line between adopting machine learning techniques and using RPA. There are certain things which RPA can do. There are I mean, it is meant to manage repetitive job, but it also can actually you can also key in the business rules, which will help the RPA to make up the right decisions. But then there are certain aspects where if where the intelligence needed, and that is where you need to bring in machine learning. So it is very important that you understand the technologies, and you should be able to provide the right solution to the
Right,
customers.
right. So Nikita has a very valid question. Is business consultant like a very technical oriented, or how is it?
No, it is not technical oriented. If you see business consulting, typically, I'll classify consulting into three parts. One is the business. You could be a business analyst, you could be a management consultant, you could be a business consultant. So business consultant typically means, as per the definition, it means that you are somebody who is supposed to understand the business process of your customer and provide long-term solutions and strategies, formulate strategies and roadmaps for a long-term strategy,
Correct.
objective, or vision. So business consulting is more a business role, but then
Right,
in the modern era, you also need to understand the technologies a little bit more.
right. Also, so I would like to end the session with this question, which I'm very keen to know from your perspective. What do you
Okay.
think of TCOL's perspective in terms of collaborative learning?
Oh, I've been a big fan of TCOL. I've
So
been
am
following
I.
the, yeah, I've been following Darshan for last 2 years,
Oh,
and I've been following his posts, his tweets. It's been inspiring, and I've been following TCOL from the day one, and it's such a unselfish act, isn't it? I mean, he's spending a lot of time. You guys are spending a lot of time, uh, and it's eventually for the betterment of the society, for the community. So I've been a big fan of it. That is one good reason I decided to come turn up for the show, and hopefully I'll be able to inspire some of the
absolutely.
upcoming students and aspirants.
One last question from a user. What are the challenges in this business consulting field?
The challenges, I mean, as I told you, we are shifting. We are moving towards industry 4.0, digital transformation, whatever funky words you want to use. A traditional business consultant was more glued towards the business side of it. I mean, they were dealing with traditional technology, so they were little glued towards the business side. But in the modern days, a business consultant has to be tech savvy. He has to understand the technologies as well, and that is where you will find a big shift in business consulting.
Sure. Great. No, that's good that you've summed up the entire conversation on business consulting in a very perfect way. So with that, hello Darshanji.
Hello,
Haji,
Darshan.
Yes,
namaste. Yeah. Hi, Nithin.
Hi.
So it's
Hi,
a
hi.
pleasure. Mhm. Yeah. So, Punita, you
yeah.
were telling something and then we can conclude.
Yes, so I was saying that Nitinji has kind of summed up the entire conversation about the importance of business consulting in a very perfect way. And with that, we kind of end today's session of the Circle of Legends. Please tune in every single day, 8 p.m. on all social media platforms. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks a lot,
Thank you.
Punita. And before we close this session and we say Tata bye bye, I would like to have some announcement for the
Please.
our TCUL audience that we are coming up with a summit on this Sunday, that is 20th of September 2020 at 20 hours. So 2020 2020 420s. Yeah.
Cannot
And
wait. What time?
the topic is the learning tools, and
What time would it be?
it will be at 20 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So all
IST.
20s. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so it was just, a tagline that 2020 2020 means it's not just 2020, 4 times 20.
It, it's a great thought process.
Yeah. Okay. Now coming back to the points that it's a learning tools. As we say that learning tools, the first thing comes in our mind is the e-learning tools or online learning tools or webinars and seminars and blah blah. Here we are going to discuss about those tools. In addition to that, learning conventional learning tools like pen. Yeah, this is a learning tool, but we have forgotten about it. We have forgotten about our head, brain as a learning tool. So how to take care of that learning tool, use it properly, wisely, and do the development of God-given learning tools, get benefit of it. So stay tuned and let's join on 20th September at 20 hours. Like it is 8 p.m. India time. And more details are coming soon in the next online LinkedIn Live program. So we are just going to go online within next 1 hour. So stay tuned.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.